TimeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TimeBank, you've got this.
Welcome to Small Business E-volution. I'm your host, Nontobeko Gumede. In this series, we explore how SMEs are adapting to the digital world and how they can use the virtual space for the advancement of their business. We are joined by the CTO of Kandua, Arjun Khoosal, and Godfrey Musosi, the founder of Ligia. Welcome, gentlemen. Arjun, Kandua is an online platform hosting small businesses within the home services industry. I'm really interested in finding out how you were able to not only build this online shopping space, but how were you able to convince your electricians, your plumbers, that it's worth to invest in this virtual shopping space?
Hi, thanks so much for having me here. It's been quite a journey. To build up critical mass and to build ourselves into the biggest one-stop shop for these kinds of plumbers, carpenters, electricians.
I'm sure.
We have over 40,000 of them on our platform who are vetted at the moment. And how we got there was basically by building technology that really focuses and niches into the needs and norms of these types of businesses. So what we found is that particularly by connecting them to job opportunities, and we've, every month currently we connect them to over 50 million rands worth of job opportunities that are posted on our platform. So that really draws people in, in the current state in which we find ourselves in South Africa, where everyone is looking for work. That is a really welcome thing. And what we find is that most of our contractors and these plumbers, carpenters, builders, electricians, and tilers, just like Godfrey, they join us via referral. And when they use our tools, they quite quickly realize the impact it has on their businesses. Their friends notice. They always everyone's looking out for each other in the space. So that's how we basically grew.
Can we just bring it back to how there's normally a traditional sense of marketing your services to consumers? Godfrey, how were you able to join this platform and seeing the importance of putting yourself out there online?
Well, I was one of the luckiest people that I got to introduce to this platform, I think after 3 months after I registered my company.
Wow. Then
it took me by surprise. I remember it was just soon after we come out of COVID, and 3 months down the line I was resigning where I was working, and they were saying, hey, we are just out of COVID, and where are you going? And then I said, no, I'm going to try something else. So it really helps me a lot.
What didn't you expect from putting yourself out there virtually into a space like Kandua, as opposed to more of your traditional forms of engaging with your consumers?
I don't think when I registered my company, when I started, I had a plan that says this is my line of marketing and this is how I was going to get customers. It was a matter of putting a name out there. But when the Kandua was introduced to me, that was one of the best things that I don't regret it till today.
How many opportunities have you accessed through Kandua over the years?
A lot. I'm involving in the hospital flooring. We are doing most of the Netcare hospital, life hospitals. We are doing the flooring in those big entities. So it's a very good thing for me, and my company is really growing.
That's amazing. Arjun, can you just take us through your perspective around just the digital transformation in South Africa at large? What are we doing right? What are we getting wrong, especially when looking at your platforms such as Kandua?
Yeah, so I think what we are doing right in the country is I think we do have shows like this where we are drawing attention and focus to the power that technology and these digital platforms can have on all of our lives. There's funds being set up by the government. And it's, I think, a fairly conducive place actually to build and grow a digital company. So I think that's really cool. And I think what that environment allows is for us to really look at the problems that exist around us and build solutions for them. And I think there's so many startups doing that for so many different problems.
Yes.
And the problems that we noticed were basically two problems. The first problem that we noticed when people are trying to grow their businesses is that people don't know where to find customers. As Godfrey was saying, it's no business can survive without customers. And it's from being really good at tiling and refurbishing an office, finding customers is a whole other skill. It's people go to university to study how to do that, so it's asking a lot. And so so we noticed this problem, and so we built the online marketplace. So anyone can just go there, look for someone, find it. It's like e-commerce. It's as simple. You search for what you need, you get the job done. And then the second problem we noticed, and we are solving this, and there's a lot of other people in the ecosystem also tackling similar problems, but we really focus on the service provider, on people like Godfrey. And that problem is that in addition to finding customers, you've got to somehow run your business in an efficient way that allows you to know exactly what's happening with your business, that sets you up to be able to get a loan to grow your business, to basically formalize your business and engage with all the people around you. So
at one point our system crashed, and for us to still find those customers there, it's there in that app, in that Kandua app. So it was a matter of going to Kandua app, then all the information, all the invoicing, all the the budget that you have done, everything is still there. So for me,
so that basically just puts you in a much better competitive advantage over other businesses that may be offering the same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, and good luck to you both. That was the CTO of Kandua, Arjun Khoosal, and Godfrey Musosi, founder of Likia.
TimeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TimeBank, you've got this.